Bazinga! Bastion! Invention, it must be humbly admitted, does not consist in creating out of void, but out of chaos. The materials must, in the first place, be afforded. It can give form to dark, shapeless substances, but cannot bring into being the substance itself. Mary Shelley. Welcome to the NovaLeague. I'm Gremlin, and I'm so sorry for what I have wrought into this world. In January of this year, I jumped in to watch the tail end of a now legendary AbsolBlogsPokemon stream, where the layout had been drowned in countless images of Pokemon with beverages. Though, having jumped in without the context of the rest of the stream, what I saw was a layout covered in Pokemon Rumble models. Inspired, I looked for silly Rumble models that had not yet been put on the layout, and I made a horrible, horrible thing. I took the visage of young Sheldon, the titular character of a CBS spin-off of the hit sitcom The Big Bang Theory, and the body of Pokemon Rumble's model for the fossil Pokemon Shieldon, and I combined them into young Shieldon.
Oh, Gremlin, what is this? What is this? This isn't even a beverage, this is a young Shieldon. Oh, the humanity, oh, young Shieldon.
The chat hated it. I didn't even give him a drink. What was this senseless creation, and how did it fit with the rest of the layout? A blight on the stream. I mired the continuity of the night, the theme of the festivities. Young Shieldon was dehydrated. But the chat's anger, hatred towards young Shieldon, my son, who I carefully crafted in one grueling minute of arduous Photoshop work, it fueled me with spite, anger, hatred. You thought you saw the worst of it? Humble, young Shieldon? Fools. Cretins. You don't know the half of my sick, twisted mind. What if Shieldon went to the beach that makes you old? He evolved, not into Bastiodon, but into Old Shieldon.
Wait, Old Shieldon? This is the image that broke me. This is the image that broke me. This is the best ever.
The chat was so angry. The birth of Old Shieldon was divisive, to say the least. The community was either for him or against him. You know, my favorite thing about the Pokemon franchise is that you never know what circumstances will grow your affection or hatred toward any individual pocket monster. I had never really paid Bastiodon any mind, but the hatred that this innocent creation inspired in all those who laid eyes on it brought my personal affection for this Gen 4 fossil Pokemon up from never paying it any mind to it becoming one of my all-time, I hesitate to say favorite, more like one of my most thought about Pokemon. And much like hatred fueled the creation of the intangible PNG file, the continued hatred inspired the creation of the corporeal form. I forged Old Shieldon from the ashes, which of course means that I added a sitting cutie Bastiodon to my Pokemon Center cart and purchased it with real American dollars, and then printed out the flesh of the oft-joked-about sitcom character Sheldon Cooper from the hit TV series The Big Bang Theory, and I grafted this paper skin onto the lifeless face of Sinnoh's Ceratopsian fossil, and, like reviving the ancient dinosaur from the dead, I brought to life my creature, my wondrous Old Shieldon, made real. For 6 months, he has been lurking in the background, just off screen, or more recently, right in front of your faces this entire time, watching, biding his time, waiting for the moment that Old Shieldon would enter the third stage of reality. First a PNG, then a plush, and now the opportunity has finally come for Old Shieldon to manifest as a shiny Pokemon in my video games on my Nintendo 3DS. Ever since I gained access to the Pokepelago in my shiny Alola Dex Quest files, I have been preparing, sending my troops deep into the mines in the Isle of Fun, stockpiling Shieldon fossils, waiting until the day that the annual shiny hunting event Fossil Week was announced, and then, yes, Yes, finally! I can now shiny hunt for Old Shieldon in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Okay, so I don't know how to cleanly transition from the melancholy monologue style intro into the regular style intro that I do, so I just won't bother. We're normal now. You may be wondering why I decided to hunt for Shieldon in these games in particular and not in its debut generation. And there's actually a reason besides me just being obsessed with my Dex Quest. If you've been following the channel for a while now, you know that I'm working on my Shiny Alola Dex Quest, which is an actual physical document that's keeping track of my progress finding all of the Generation 7 shiny Pokemon. But there are bonus shinies that I'm looking for that are also part of the physical document, and they're all side quests that relate to Alola in some way, whether it be through its unique mechanics or its lore. This video is actually the second in my Shiny Alola Dex side quest, so I've now made a playlist where we'll keep track of them all. The first being the Mew that I found, and technically, Wormhole Wednesday is also an Alola Dex side quest, but I won't include all the shorts in the playlist. I'll wait until the big videos are made for that. So anyway, the reason that this Fossil Week hunt is part of my Alola Dex is because of my favorite movie, Jurassic Park. While the movie in-universe doesn't take place in Hawaii, a decent portion of the movie was filmed on location in Hawaii, which of course Alola is based on. And the concept of fossil restoration in the Pokemon series in general, from its inception, was always inspired by Jurassic Park. And while Alola itself didn't introduce any new fossil Pokemon, all of them are available and can be restored, not in a laboratory setting like previous games, but out of some dude's trailer. This NPC directly states his intention to basically create Pokemon's Jurassic Park, right there in Alola. This is an awesome homage to the inspiration of fossil restoration in the series and the filming location of that inspiration, and I'm so glad that they snuck this reference into Alola. It's also funny to think too that my favorite Pokemon games and my favorite movie being intrinsically linked is a complete coincidence on my end. I don't like either of these things because of their relation to each other. They independently became my favorites and they happen to be linked, which I think is awesome. And so while I do eventually want to get all the fossils in future Fossil Weeks, I actually only put 3 down in my physical document that I'll be counting as part of the Dex Quest, those being Bastiodon, Tyrantrum, and Aurorus. Besides the obvious Old Shieldon connection, the true reason that I chose just these 3 is that they are the closest links that the Pokemon games had at the time to the most iconic dinosaurs from the first Jurassic Park movie. Those being the sick Triceratops, the first dinosaur we see in the movie, and the one dinosaur everyone thinks of when they hear Jurassic Park. Unfortunately, there is no real raptor representation, with Archeops being the closest possible option available to me, but that didn't quite feel right, so I'm focusing on just these 3 for Jurassic Park representation. But I won't go for all of them in this video, just Bastiodon. I have been waiting incredibly impatiently to find a way to explain to the YouTube audience this very weird stream lore that has been built up over the last several months. See, Old Shieldon is an emote on my Twitch, so I need a video that I can point to that explains the lore. And for those that were unaware before now, I'm sorry, but Old Shieldon is in your brain now, and you can't get him out. And you know, I had this entire script written out before the hunt even began. I'm glad that I decided to only target Shieldon, because Fossil Week, for me, turned into Fossil Fortnite. This was a full odds hunt, a 1 in 4,096 chance, but that doesn't guarantee that the shiny will appear anywhere close to that number. I hunted off stream for over a week, watching as the number climbed and climbed and climbed as Shieldon became older and older and older, and I finally decided to go live, hoping that streaming it would summon the shiny. And 3 chaotic 8-hour live streams later, I think I hate shiny hunting actually. I think Matros may have shown up once with book lore. Let's find out. It would be bonkers insane if this just happened to be Matros. Guys, what were we talking about? Hey, PK. Hey, PK. Hey, PK Violence. Guys, this is Celeste, the Plasma Master, one of the emissaries of the Extraverse, one of the original celestial beings that rules over all of the multiverse. He's like 9 feet tall. Oh, there were 2 book redeems. I remember now. Oh, also, another thing about the celestial beings that I should mention, if people are like not quite Oh, yes! 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 Oh! Oh! It's real! It's real! No way! I knew it was gonna be that game! I knew it was gonna be that game! No way! No! I saved 21,194. 21,194. I'm guessing quirky. It's calm. I'm not. Whoa! I knew it was gonna be today. I knew it. I knew it was gonna be today. I'm shaking. I'm shaking. Oh my god, it's over. It's over. It's 5 times over odds. He's real! I knew it was gonna be this game. The whole time I was looking at this game, I knew it was gonna be this game. I'm so glad it's done. Alola, I'm the official name rater. Want me to rate the nicknames of your Pokemon? Yes. Bazinga. From now on, this Pokemon shall be known as Old Shieldon. Hi! Hi, Old Shieldon! Oh! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Old Shieldon, I'm gonna level you up by like a lot right now. So I need you to have this. And also I need you to have this. I'm in disbelief. I can't believe it actually happened today. I'm so incredibly relieved. Oh my god. Regular Lillipup. Shiny Old Shieldon. He's so little! He's so small! Let's go to the beach that makes you old. Let's get some levels. This is the highest level area I can find. That's not true. That's actually not true. Guys, do you know what day it is? Because I know what day it is. It's not working? Are you joking? The reveal. It's broken. Wormhole Wednesday! Wormhole Saturday! Old Shieldon is legendary, you guys. And the only thing that can level it up. Isn't it weird not doing the Wormhole Wednesday layout for this? The pinnacle of aging. I'm glad it's in Ultra Sun, because I don't have wormholes in Ultra Moon yet. Swirly Hole! Who's our first legendary murder? Who's it gonna be? One of the Reggies, probably. Regirock! How fitting. A rock type. Very fitting. Kill! Kill! Old Shieldon. Yes, dude! Yes! Look at him! Okay, he's not gonna be able to kill him on his own, but let's go into like Monolith here. Is Monolith gonna be bigger than Regirock? That's awesome. Oh, I'm dead! Alright, our first bit of XP for Old Shieldon. How much is that gonna do? 16? 17, 18, 19. Iron defense? Sure, buddy. $20, 21, 22, 23, 24. $24. Just show me a swirly wormhole, please. Ooh, double white. Never mind. Ultra Beast time. Who we knocking out? Who upzerking it? And by it, well, let's just say my tree. All right, let's do murder. Zerk it. Hell yeah, man. Question mark, question mark, question mark appeared. This is awesome. Old Shieldon. Old Shieldon. Bye-bye, circuitry. How much XP do you give? Okay, how much for Old Shieldon? 25? 26? 27? 28? Ancient Power? Sure, why not? That's awful, but sure, why not? Okay. Not quite there yet. One more, probably. Single ring. Swirly, it's yellow. It'd be so funny if it was Registeel. Come on, Registeel. It would be the funniest. It would be the funniest. We got the rock. We got the steel. That's Heatran. Still a steel type. That looked really funny. Alright. Old Shieldon. The blue looks so good with like the wormhole background. That's crazy. Let's hope. Let's see. 29. 30. 31 even. 32 even. Bazinga! It's gonna be added to the decks too, actually. Bazinga! Oh, that's a crazy pose. Hey, man. Hi, Old Shieldon. That's adorable. He sways side to side. Aw, how could anyone hate this guy? Oh my goodness. Hello, Old Shieldon, my good friend. Wow. Guys, can you believe it? 21,194 encounters old. He's so old. Regular Nuzleaf. And shiny Old Shieldon.
Bazinga.
Hell yes.